I just want to show you how beautiful it looks when it actually glows. There's a bulb inside this one and then regular bulb obviously here, but they're just beautiful. Milo, are you inspecting the package? Is it ready to go? Is it ready to go, buddy? Alright guys, so right behind him is the big sewing machine SE300. Remember that unit? I picked it up about 2 months ago at my local Goodwill. And I paid 200 bucks for it. We priced it high and we just sat on it. So yesterday it sold for $800 and it's going to New Jersey. So very nice sale. Alright, another wonderful sale. I know I showed this in yesterday's video. This Bose Wave radio sold for $446, but probably everybody's wondering if I got paid. Yes, and it was paid immediately, so packing now. So I think I discovered part of our mystery on this.
Yeah.
There's a couple things that it's missing.
The movie projector. Oh, you mean parts wise?
That's where the reel goes.
Oh.
Here they strap into this on both sides and the middle pin holds it. Look. So this is the same unit as yours. Look what's up here. This is actually plug sticking out for the cable that we are seeing that it's plugged in there.
Did we get to see the inside to see
Yep.
if that's original? Awesome.
So,
oh boy, there's a lot of stuff in there.
So that's the reel that it sits on these two, and then in the center, you know, goes on that pin. And then,
holy cow!
See, it's got this. It's a self-rewinding cable that goes back and out on the spool.
Oh my gosh!
That's why we're seeing on front that plug.
And that's why there's a long one here now. Or is there a long plug there?
That
doesn't look quite as long.
That looks like it's plugged in directly to here.
Maybe this could be the
spool.
coil that was in there and that's gone.
Maybe. But the plug is different on the other side. Like, this is, where's the,
it's strapped in here.
It's strapped in. Okay, so that's all one cable, right?
Yes.
Because it's got a different, when you look at the front,
oh,
that plug is different. That's a connector
to the projector.
So, and they got hooked up here as just a typical sound.
Right,
cable.
it's got the different
so
adapter.
So that's why I was saying I didn't think this was right, like saying, you know.
I wonder if they changed it later and that's an older model. Now this is the exact same model.
Yeah, this is exactly the same.
What do they got hanging here?
It's, I believe this is an arm that you can put it out and actually the reels later on sit on it or something. I don't know. I don't know what it is.
It's got 2 points, so it's not legs.
See, it's got those mounts right here for it.
Wow.
So I honestly don't know what they do.
Yeah, so whoever has one of those projectors needs this. But this doesn't need the projector because the rock guitar guys are using it.
Yeah.
You know how everybody's going down to 25 watts and 10 watts? What they're doing is they're taking those little orange amps that you could buy that are like this big for like 200 bucks and putting it right there.
Yeah. My question is, how do you power this up?
That would be from the...
Because there's a plug, see, I notice here on the other side.
Yeah. The power would have to come from the projector, which is probably what the cord out the front was, because there's two. There's
right,
two.
so they would set the speaker somewhere else.
Yeah, like
and then they would drag the cable and plug it into
one side of the room is the projector. The front of the room by the screen is this thing. The cord gets pulled down to the projector. That powers the speaker.
And I bet you the other plug is maybe you run another cable to another speaker sitting somewhere else.
Yeah. Yeah, secondary unit.
Possible. I mean,
and that would be what this thing would be for, because you could connect two of these together if you had another one with that cord going through there.
For sure, cool piece.
Definitely.
What do you want to do with it? You want to sell it, or what? Do
Yeah,
you
I don't.
wanna do?
I'm not going to turn it into the amp that I was gonna. You know, it's just the time and the. I'm falling away from that as a
I mean,
hobby.
everything is here except couple pieces, right? But the box itself is still pretty decent. I mean, it's got a couple
inside is.
dangs. The inside is decent. The handle is here.
The handle, you know what? The handle's in great shape. And
A lot of times the handles are missing. on
that
these.
guy's the only other guy I've seen with a drawer before, because I used to think there was 2 drawers, but one's a cubby hole. That guy that you just showed us, because I was always thinking I got to see, but everybody else was missing the drawers.
Here's another one. Here's another one. Also doesn't have a plug up front. So see, this one is empty inside. Just
Yeah.
the speaker. Yeah, just the box with the speaker and nothing else, and some cables, loose cable.
That's somebody who probably was using it for an amp.
And this one, he's asking 190 bucks for
after
this.
he gutted it.
So
yeah, this would go either way. This would be good with the guitarist or the guy who's got the movie projector.
here are the 3 that sold within the last 3 months. Here's one that sold for 95 bucks. Let's see what this one got inside. Yeah, so it's basically just a shell. Yeah, just this is basically just a shell.
Yeah, the
with
add-on
cable.
wire.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see this one. This one sold for 88 bucks. So again, it's just a shell with the cable again. And this last one, they all sold for around the same price. This one is a little bit nicer condition, cleaner.
It's missing the drawer.
No, the drawer is sitting on top.
Oh.
So he's got the drawer.
What's he
He's
got
got
in
the
it?
cable too. And that's all he shows. Yeah,
That's
it shows.
shit.
Yeah, the inside is a little bit beat, and
That's
it's
great.
got a short cable. That's all he's got. But the outside, it actually looks nice. The
Yeah.
inside is beat, because the outside it's pretty clean. I mean, what do you want to get out of it? You gotta keep in mind, I gotta make a couple bucks. You know how it works.
Okay,
I mean,
then
so
let's.
you've seen what they sell. You've seen couple that what people were asking, but.
Would you do 20 bucks and that humidor right there?
Okay, that humidor actually belongs to my business partner. Right?
Oh.
And he's asking 120 bucks. And I know he told me he didn't want to let it go for less than like 100 bucks. So
Even Steven? It's up to him.
yeah, but then if I sell this for 100,
Then
I
you-
owe him 100.
Right.
Basic shop owes him 100 bucks.
Right.
There's no money to be made.
Then you're nothing. If you own that, you'd be.
You know what I mean?
Right. I was figuring you took that in from somebody and gave him 60.
Both of these
Okay.
are his because he bought a bigger one with the door on it. So he
Okay.
brought both of these from home. I don't think I can do it. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's in good condition. It's got the drawer. Inside looks good, but I wouldn't want to be in it more than like 65 bucks. By looking what sold for like 80, 90 bucks.
Which was all crap.
So even if I give you like 65 and if I double my money, I sell it for 120, 130. But that I think it's tops. The one that it's complete, that guy is asking 199 with the spool and the arm.
Right.
The other guy is asking 190.
The guy I got this from was asking 250. At a guitar show, vintage guitar show, because he was expecting it to be picked up by some guy who's spending 10 grand on a guitar that day.
I gotta be realistic what they actually bring. And you
Right.
saw what they bring. But they were on a lower grade, right?
Yeah, and they're
so
not
those
making any
80,
more. of them.
90, I don't think I can really honestly
You could
get
do
more.
60.
I told you I can do 65.
Oh, that part I was listening.
No,
to the other
I'll
part.
do like 65 bucks, but I can't go any higher, so. Deal? Okay, cool.
I really hope somebody with a projector gets it.
Alright, so I bought this guy mainly for the box. Because actually it has a military stamp here, MMCS 16. These were used during World War II for different military groups, you know, either Navy or Marine Corps or Army. These were projectors to show movies, and this is a side speaker for it. But what happens these days, guys buy these vintage units and they actually make guitar amps out of them. They take all the guts out and they put an amp with tubes in it, and it's just a beautiful piece then to display. Now I gave him 65 bucks. It's not complete. Ruby, I'm filming over here, girl. I'm filming over here, girl. Yeah, be quiet, please. It's missing few things, right? It's missing the reel that goes on here. It's missing retractable unit on the side here that actually the cable would feed through that hole. Actually, I have a... What do you think? This is an animal, Ruby? What is this? What is this? Are you gonna keep screaming? Okay. Alright. Let's go on your thingy here. There you go. Good girl. So what I'm missing on this, let me show you guys here on I don't know if this is gonna pick up. So you can see on the screen, that's the retractable thing for the cable, and also has arms here on the side. I don't know what these arms, they're kind of pop in there. Let's blow this up here. I don't know what exactly these do. And then see, that's the reel you would get sitting on a door. So this guy has a complete unit here, and he's asking $499.99 for this, which I think is way too much. I think complete units usually sell for about 300 bucks. This one I'm hoping maybe I can get 180, 200. Overall, very nice and clean condition. So here's a post of the vintage box that we have, and the title says vintage steel box, 16-inch by 7-inch by 7-inch with wrenches, lot of antiques. And here's an interesting question that came in from you guys, from a viewer, that I'm gonna read it. And it's actually not so much a question as a comment, which is kind of interesting, and I'm not exactly sure how to take it. If it's really important to do that or not. So I want to start kind of conversation with you guys. If you want to make some comments here in the bottom of the video. So here's the comment. Hey Pete, fan of the channel here, and just wanted to give my 2 cents. Not that you need it, but I feel complied, as you always give your knowledge to others. I somewhat also like to share some as well. I just suggest, and as well I have opinions. You are free to tell me where to put my opinion if you like to laugh out. It's funny, no harm done here. You can have your opinion. My experience with measurements such as 16 by 7 by 7 is that it should always go as late in the listing as possible, or even just in description if you can't help it. The algorithm seems to favor descriptive words far more than measurements or things like pounds, kilos, whatever. They seem to almost penalize you for not using the suggested parameters they want to see. As I said, no, this could be a great topic for additional discussion video. Anyway, I hope I didn't offend you in any way. Just wanted to throw out there as for the discussion. Duncan, not a problem. I think it's actually a very interesting topic. I wonder sometimes myself, is it hurt putting numbers in a title, or are you better off putting them in the description? Nick, what do you think about that? I mean, did you hear me read the email?
I typically wouldn't put measurements in the title of it. Like, I'll put model numbers and stuff like that in the title, but yeah, like as far as sizes and stuff like that, unless it's really important, I'd put it just in the description.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know. I honestly don't have an answer for that, if it works in a favor or it works against you. So kind of interesting. No, I really think it's an interesting topic. So I mean, what's your take on it? I mean, we just did a little testing here, right?
Yeah. So I think maybe if you have numbers, eBay might have some sort of algorithm where they would put you a little bit lower possibly, but there's really no way to test that. But basically, as long as you have the numbers you want in your description, that's searchable. So as long as you've got it in your description, it doesn't necessarily have to be in your title. But I don't think it's not gonna hurt it if people are searching for it.
Yeah, because remember we just sold a heavy anvil that was like 65 pounds or whatever it was.
Yeah.
And everybody was listing the anvils with the pounds in the title because people are searching, you know, they want a 100-pound anvil, they're putting, you know, vintage 100-pound, you know.
Right. So I think there might be some weird eBay algorithm, but honestly, there's no way for us to even know
how it really works because you just tested putting vintage metal box 16 by 7 by 7 and it did come up. It brought, I mean, it's gonna bring, you know, hundreds of other items too.
Yeah.
But it didn't hurt. It brought it up. So, and then the search that you did for the bundles, like you're doing right now, he's doing like crazy bundles of mixed stuff, right? So, for example, there'll be one of this, one of this, and one of these, 3 different items, 3 different model numbers on them.
Yep.
And there's not enough room.
Yeah, in the title, I'll just put the model number of basically the most expensive one, but then in the description, I'll put each model number, and then if you do a search on eBay, any of my lots will come up as long as that number's in the description.
Yeah, so it could be, you know, even 8 or 10, 12-digit number in that sequence, and it will bring that up as long as you have it in the description.
Exactly.
So yeah, I don't think it hurts you to put any of that stuff in. So, but
yeah, the only thing I would say is, because we only have so many characters, is if you can have you know, a model name instead of the actual manufacturer part number or whatever. A model name I think is a little bit better, or just the brands, stuff like that I think are better in the title. But if you have the space for the extra characters, I don't think it hurts.
Use it. Yeah.
Yep, exactly.
Alright guys, I want to show you here a couple really cool pieces, and also at the same time I want to give a shout out to the YouTube channel that hopefully can watch this and give me some advice. But first, let me talk about these a little bit. So Ryan bought these a few days ago. They're 2 vintage lamps. I believe this one is from the 30s, late 30s. I think this one is from the 40s by looking at the plugs. The cables might have been changed on them, but the plugs are original. This one actually lights up inside and it glows beautifully on the inside. You could tell, I don't know if I can lift this, you could tell the old wiring that it's on the inside. Very cool pieces. Gosh, I can't hold this. Wow. So this one we put a price because I'm not sure, so I slapped a huge price on it. And what I'm trying to figure out, who's the maker, who made these, really, what era was it made. Beautiful stained glass, beautiful iron work around it. They're super heavy. They're probably about 35-40 pounds. This one a little bit lighter, maybe about 25-30. Beautiful work on both of them. But there's no maker marks anywhere on these. They're just beautiful. So the shout out that I want to give to, so this one I'm asking 500 at the moment. This one I put 250 on it. And I honestly don't know how much they are really worth. But the shout out I want to give to is it's Jocelyn on YouTube. Her YouTube name is the Crazy Lamp Lady. If you guys haven't seen her, go check it out, because she has so much knowledge about stuff like this, and all kinds of glass and vintage antique stuff is just amazing. So Jocelyn, if you're watching this, can you drop me a line? What do you think? And and I would love to maybe collab with you. That would be pretty cool as well. And if you guys go check out Jocelyn's channel, drop her a line in the comments and let her know that I send you guys over there, and that way maybe she can watch this particular video and shed some light on this, because that would be so cool.
What do you get for these?
So I just turned them on. This one I'm asking $5, this one I'm asking $2.50, but it's not set in stone. I'm trying to do more research. So I just plugged them in, guys, and I just want to show you how beautiful it looks when it actually glows. There's a bulb inside this one, and then regular bulb obviously here, but they're just beautiful. So me and Milo are signing out, right? Milo, where are you going? Come on, buddy, don't go anywhere. Hi. Hey, buddy. Say bye, everyone. Bye, everyone. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. Cheers, guys. Thank you. See you next time.